I'm not gonna lie, folks, this is like the 4th time I've tried to make this video. It does not get any easier. Okay, hi, welcome. Welcome back to my face and my class. I hope you're doing okay, first of all. And I hope you're safe, and I hope you're well. And I hope that the break last week to catch up on things was helpful. And if you still need more time to catch up on things, please just let me know so we can make a plan. It's all good. I just need to know so that we're all both on the same page. Also, the video recorder is over here, and I keep looking here, and that just throws me off. We are not perfect, teachers. We are only human. Okay, so you're watching this video because you're probably curious about what the next 3 weeks are going to look like, because you've seen today's Google post and you've seen it's pretty dang meaty. It is. We've gone back to Photoshop. We started it right before the whole COVID thing happened, and then we had to stop doing it because not everyone had Photoshop on their computers yet. And now we're back, and we are going to spend pretty much the majority of the rest of the school year talking about Photoshop. And guess what, folks? We're like 4 weeks away from summer. So hopefully this will show you that we're on the downward slope. We're very close to being done doing this silliness. So let me explain. Number 1, or should I say number 0, if you have not gotten Photoshop downloaded to your personal computer or school computer, you need to pause this video and you need to email me. Okay, because I have instructions on how you can download it to your computer for free. I think the majority of you have done that, which I want to say, hooray, good job. That's not easy. But if you haven't, it's okay, and it doesn't take that much time. So we'll troubleshoot that all together. Second of all, if you've decided to try to download Photoshop to your phone or tablet, this project will probably prove a little tricky to be able to do. I'm not saying it's impossible, but we're gonna have to do a little bit more one-on-one troubleshooting. So if you can, download Photoshop to a computer as soon as you can. And again, email me. I have free instructions, as in you can download it for free. Okay, so step 0, make sure Photoshop is on your computer. Step 1, this is where the real fun begins. You're gonna read through that meaty document that I have on today's announcement, okay? It's gonna tell you kind of the objective of this project, the materials you'll need, how to convert phone photos into a JPEG format, because like I told you in class a long time ago, phone photos, aka iPhone photos or Android or Google Photos or whatever, they don't necessarily save in a JPEG format, so Photoshop won't read it. So I've provided in those material instructions how to convert your phone photo to a JPEG. And then it starts listing week by week. So the next 3 weeks, we're talking about Photoshop. So week number 1, if you take a look at it, it says reacquaint yourself with Photoshop. So means what it says. I know that we haven't talked about it in a while. Some of you have kind of played around with it for the last few projects, which has been awesome. But I just want to make sure that you understand how to change the color, the contrast, the saturation, things like that, what the layer panel means, and how to move things around. So I've provided 4 different videos in week 1 to watch. However, I want to be very clear. You don't have to watch all 4 videos, excuse me. Just pick and choose the ones that are most helpful to you. Some are short, some are medium length, and the last one listed is 27 minutes long. So take your time, pick and choose. If I could only choose one video for you to watch, it would be that last one that's 27 minutes long. So my suggestion to you is that, acquaint yourself today with all of the instructions of this project, watch this video, take a break, Then tomorrow, watch that 27-minute video, maybe follow along a little bit. And then the following day, take a break, like take a break from photo. And then Friday, maybe just reacquaint yourself one more time, fiddling around with some of the photos that you have on your computer. That's what week 1 looks like, okay? There's also, in week 1, before I move on, I forgot, I've provided you a Google Reflections form to respond to, okay? You're gonna just answer one question for me, okay? That's it. But it's gonna count towards your overall grade for this Photoshop project, so make sure you do it. It's just a little check-in between me and you that you're prepared to move on to week 2. Sound good? Okay, so week 2 is a really fun week, in my opinion, because I have found a really cool YouTube channel where you can download the pictures that he's using in Photoshop and you can follow along with him. So I have provided 2 photos, a photo of a dancer and a photo of a concert. You're gonna download those to your computer. You're gonna open them in Photoshop, and then you're gonna click on the YouTube link and you're gonna follow along with what that guy does in Photoshop. He's going to go through step by step how to select the dancer, cut him out, drag over the concert scene, blend them together, and then create a double exposure photo project. Or, oh boy, it's so hard to speak. How to blend them together, combine them into one image, and then bam, you have your first double exposure image. It's pretty dang cool. Then week 3, you're on your own, baby. Okay, so you're gonna grab 2 photos. They can be from this past quarantine time. They can be from your class camera. So you would go into your Google Drive and find past pictures from past projects. And they can be from your phone, but again, you're gonna have to convert them to JPEG before you can put them into Photoshop. And you're gonna combine 2 images for a double exposure effect, okay? And it's gonna be awesome. So one thing to note about this project, I think, and I could be wrong, but I think double exposure projects look really good when there's a person and some type of other big scene or nature scene or something like that. So think about that when you put this exposure project together, because you want one thing to be the focus and the other thing to be the sprinkle on top, okay? So think about that when you're thinking of the photos that you want to find. And hopefully with practicing with the dancer and the concert guy, I suggest that it should be a person in a nature scene because that's just kind of easy, but essentially you want like one person and then a sweeping scene of something else or a flower or something like that. Kind of the choice is yours. If you're struggling on what to do, just Google double exposure and see if anything sparks your interest in Google Images. I've also provided a few student examples in this project from last semester, which were really cool. Okay, I think that's it. Every week you have a Google form reflection. It's only gonna be one question to answer just so that I can understand where you're coming from, relate to how you're thinking, stuff like that. It's easier for me to grade and judge your work on that. And by June 12th, so that's about 3 weeks from now, you'll turn in your final double exposure project and I will grade it on a 50-point scale, which the rubric is included in this Google portal that I live in now. It's a meaty project, but you got 3 weeks. And yeah, I miss you. Hope you're doing okay. I'm excited to see what you do. This is almost 10 minutes long. Sorry. Okay, goodbye.